My name is Ryan Caugherty, and I was born in Busan, South Korea, and adopted by American parents in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I run my office currently in Houston, Texas. Childhood, I would consider normal, to be perfectly honest. I came to this country when I was 4 or 5, allegedly. I was adopted by, Irish, Scottish, American parents, and grew up normal in all things considered. I had amazing parents. I didn't even know I was adopted, to be perfectly honest. And so I think that's a testament to my upbringing. But my parents, I saw them, grind it out. They had multiple jobs. They were teachers by day. And, from a very early age, I think sports played a massive role for me as like role models of people that were elite in their craft. One thing that I learned to do at a very young age was copy people already ahead of me where I wanted to be. I wanted to be a professional athlete. And I had an opportunity to play when I was 16 overseas, and my parents nixed that immediately. Obviously they're educators themselves. In terms of what I learned in school, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't the greatest student in terms of what you would, picture a perfect student. Through the soccer team, I learned teamwork. I learned the sense of family. I learned responsibility, discipline. I think that sense of connection to people is what I took from Wake Forest the most. So at 28, I had accomplished quite a bit in terms of soccer, but in terms of professional business, I really hadn't. And I knew that. I couldn't even tie a tie. I had a guilty conscience that I knew I didn't really study in school. I was crazy prepared, not because I was trying to be better than anybody. I just didn't want to suck. I remember rewriting the pitch on day one. I bought the trainee and the person training them lunch and thanking them. I just thought it was normal that they let me shadow. There are more than a dozen times that I thought about throwing it in. And I think I've gone from, 40 reps in my office where, everything's amazing to just me twice. I think it's a normal process, to be perfectly honest, because I had the same in soccer. I had to fight for my position every day. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think it's made me who I am. It's made me a better father, made me a better husband. Having my 2 kids, the way they look at me, and I'm proud of the man that my kids are going to get to see grow up. And my daughter has a high standard, and my son has a high standard for who he wants to be in life. I hope, they're proud of me the way I'm proud of my dad. For the last 5 years, I've retired my parents. Being able to do that for my parents has been a goal of mine since the very beginning. So that's probably been the coolest thing. And giving experiences is one of my favorite things on earth. Like providing experiences to people that have never seen snow. I took a lot of my Texas offices to go skiing. It was a catastrophe in terms of their ability to ski, but it was an amazing experience. That's what I cherish most about this business. If there's anything that's kept me full of gratitude, it's the relationships that I have and I've forged over the years. If you can just take an inch forward every day, even if it's an inch, a step, you're gonna be fine. I very much preach every day to my guys, like, if this were the last day, are you proud of the effort you gave? Are you proud of the focus you had? Are you proud of the things that you did? Any sort of advice from my 10 years doing this, I would say to value every day as if it were your last. And I think if, you live that way, not recklessly, but, full of gratitude, the days that I have been able to do that have been my best days.